Hi everyone, Rebecca the Frugal Resinista here, and I am going to be trying out a technique that I learned from Tammy Anderson. This is absolutely her idea and not mine. What I have here is an 11 by 14 canvas that I went ahead and painted not quite a black. It is called Pavement by Apple Barrel. So it's pretty much black, but it's got a little gray to it. I got this for 50 cents at Walmart. This is a canvas that I got at Michael's when they were having a sale, and then I also had a coupon for 25% off my whole order, so I actually got this for 75% off, which ended up being about $4 for the canvas. I have, in addition to painting it, one of my cups is stuck, I have taped the bottom so that after I let the resin pour over the edges, I will be able to peel this off and not have drips on the back of my canvas. So this really cool thing that I saw Tammy do, and I will link you guys to her video because her video is amazing and she's doing a triptych pour in hers and everything, and it's wonderful. She used Cricut vinyl for Cricut machines that is iridescent, and she stuck it on her whole canvas. I'm just going to stick it on this strip in the middle. And then what she did was she took these 1-inch size glass decorative beads and put them on top with clear resin, and so this would show underneath really nicely. And then she did her pour. So I'm going to do that same idea. Her color scheme was really cool, bright pinks and everything. I'm going to do mine a little more muted with a lot of black on the edges so that there's just a huge design in the middle. And then I'm going to use some resin mixed with Pearl-Ex purple pigment and maybe add just a tiny bit of other colors or some glitter to give the black a little bit of a look, but I definitely want this feature to go right down the middle. So in addition to these 1-inch pieces of glass, I found at Michael's this decorative vase filler. These are not actually glass, they're plastic. They're just these tiny little beads. They're the same shape as these big ones, these ovals, but they're super tiny, and I'm going to use those and dump them on. These, for some reason, are more expensive than the glass, even though they're only plastic. So typically this was $9.99, but I had a 40% off coupon. So that is my plan. I will speed this up, as always, so that I'm respectful of your time, and I hope you enjoy. Before I mix my dark colors and pour all around this, I had a tiny bit left in my cup, and I just mixed white into it and also some white glitter from Stone Coat Countertops that's iridescent like the paper, and I'm just going to go along the edges of what I've done already. Real quick before I mix my resin, I'm going to show you what I'm using. I have Pearl-Ex powder pigment in Reflex Violet. And then I have Pearl-Ex powder pigment in blue-green. This looks blue in the camera, but it turns a really cool blue-green. And then I'm using Apple Barrel white paint, acrylic. And I'm using Stone Coat Countertops white glitter that's pearlescent, just like what's underneath here. And I mixed the white and the glitter together. I'm not using a lot of white for the resin. I want it to be kind of opaque and not a bright, bright white. And then what I'm going to do is mix the background color that I did, this pavement color. I'm going to mix that in with both of my pigments so that I get darker, deeper colors. And then after I get all of these mixed into smaller cups into the big cup of resin that I'm starting with, I'm going to mix just this, and I'm going to start by pouring that all over, and then we'll add the colors on top. So here we go. just to add a little color to this, a little more color, I'm going to do a couple nail polishes. This is nail polish from the Dollar Tree for $1, and it's real thick, chunky glitter. And then I'm doing a darker teal as well. And I just take the lids off and pour. And also add a little chunky silver of that same brand. And one more, because there's a lot of pink in these stones, I'm going to add a little bit of chunky pink as well. Alright, this looks pretty cool. I don't know if you can see from your angle, but the nail polish does kind of leave a film on the top. So I will absolutely go back and put a clear coat over this once all of this dries and once I've signed it. And I might even draw a few silver lines through here. I was kind of thinking this almost looks like a weird kind of galaxy look with the way I've got things going. I think it's pretty cool. So I will show you guys the rest after this is all dry. So I made one more decision real quick once the camera stopped, and I'm going to start up again. I'm actually going to move some of this nail polish around and let it get all wrinkly and weird, because if I'm adding the next layer, I think it might be kind of a cool look. See how it kind of dries on the top? I'm just going to move some of that around, and then I'm going to pour the top layer. I think that'll give it a cool effect. Yeah, that gives kind of a cool, weird texture to things. And then it helps me see some of my color underneath a little better too. All right, now we will let this dry until I mess with it later. All right, it's been about half an hour and my resin is dry enough that I'm going to draw some lines on it. I am using an acrylic pen that is Pilot brand, and I got that at Michael's. For watching, and as always, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram as the Frugal Resinista, and please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. I appreciate all that you guys have done so far, giving me great comments and everything, and thank you for getting me past 4,000 subscribers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.